Hey everyone, it's Sherrie Dunlevy, your inspirationista. And today on the Graduating Grief podcast, I want to talk to you about a tool that I have been using to help me get through a really stressful and rough patch in life. Okay, so just full transparency here, 2021 for me personally has been kicking my behind. It truly has. First, it started with the unexpected death of my beloved dog, which absolutely devastated me and my family. And now, a loved one who is very close to me is fighting for his life. And it has been so far, as of this recording, 3 weeks that we have been battling this and that it has been touch and go. And it's very challenging to continue on in life when you are worried and you are stressed and you are fearful and you're just plain afraid of what's going to happen, and when you have no control over it, right? And especially for me, when I'm talking to everybody about grief, and I'm almost paralyzed with fear, and I'm no good to anyone when I'm in this state. And so, I've been doing a lot of personal coaching, not me coaching others, but me getting coached, just on personal and spiritual and business development. And one of the things that I have learned is that when you find yourself in a state, a really bad, low vibration, your only job at that point is to find something to lift you out of that vibration. Because if you try to do anything in that lower state, you're not going to accomplish anything because you're too negative. You're drowning in that space, right? And you don't want to be drowning in that space. You're no good to anyone. And so, how do you lift yourself up, and how do you get out of that space, that cycle that is filled with doubts and fears and worst case scenarios? And it takes you so far into the future that it scares the living heck out of you. So, one of the things that I have been using lately is this, and I don't know how it came to me other than divinely. If I learned it from another coach or reading it in a book, I certainly don't remember this. I'm trying to take credit for it at all. I'm just saying I have no clue how this tool popped into my toolbox other than it was divine guidance, and it was a spirit strike. And it's been working for me, and because it's been working for me, I wanted to share it with you. When you find yourself in that lower state of vibration, when you are filled with fear, and when your brain is not letting you think of anything positive at all, it's just immediately going to the negative. It's just swirling around and pulling you further into this vortex of negativity. So, picture, if you will, you and your mind with a zoom lens, okay? And you can zoom in really close up, or you can zoom out and get a bigger picture, right? This visualization of zooming in and zooming out has been a true lifesaver for me. So when I zoom in and I'm really close to the situation and I'm looking at it so close, this is when I feel the least amount of control. This is when I feel the most amount of fear. This is when life and everything in it is all encompassing, and I can't see anything because I'm so focused on the problem, right? I'm so focused on what is happening and all the what ifs and worst case scenarios. But when I zoom out, I can see a bigger picture of what is going on around me and in my life and around the people that I love and what is going on around them. And all of a sudden, I can see a bigger picture, a bigger plan. And that has been helping me so much because it is allowing me to say, listen, you're not the person that's supposed to solve this problem. And you're worrying about it and you're hyper focusing on this is not doing anybody any good. In fact, it is revving up that and rippling out and spreading out to everyone that fear and doubt. And that is contagious. But if you zoom out and you look at the people who are praying, and you look at the people who are checking in on you, and you look at the doctors and the nurses, and you look at all the helpers who are doing, all contributing to helping this person heal or helping in this situation. In my case, it's someone that I love who is failing in health. But your case might be different, okay? And even if we looked at it through the lens of loss, how many people are praying for you? How many people are coming to help? How many people are checking in on you? Um, what are the things that you're grateful for? When you zoom out, you can see the bigger picture where you can also say, what am I supposed to be learning from this? What can I learn from this? What can I take from this that will make me stronger, that will bring me peace, that will help me get through this chapter of life? And here's what I realized when I zoomed out and wasn't zoomed in on just the problem and my worry and my concern. And when I zoomed out, I realized that it's not my job and it's not in my control to do anything other than pray and love and offer support. That's all I can do. And if I do those three things, if I pray and I send out love and I offer support, then I can feel good knowing that I've done everything that I can. I've done my role, and now I have to allow the universe and God to work through other people to do their roles. It's not my responsibility. So many times we take on that worry and that concern as if it is our job to fix things, or as if it is our job to make things better, or if for some reason we think that it's our job to turn things around. We don't have that kind of power. We don't. I don't know why we think we do, but we don't. So I want you to just think about this. Sometimes when life seems overwhelming, zoom out. Make sure you're not zoomed in too close, okay? Too close is spending too much time concentrating on the wrong things. It's concentrating on the problem. Zoom out and look at all the things going to work in your favor and in their favor, provided by God and the universe. This worked for me, and I bet if you try it, it will work for you too. In fact, if you try, I hope you will reach back out to me and let me know how it worked for you too. Thanks for listening, everyone. Until next time, I'm Sherrie Dunlevy, your inspirationista.